Leanne Battersby, Jane Danson, is teetering on the edge of imprisonment in Coronation Street after her plot for revenge spiraled out of control. In her bid to punish ex-fiancé Nick Tilsley, Ben Price, and sister Toyota Battersby, Georgia Taylor, for their secret relationship, Leanne concocted a scheme to frame them for theft. However, her actions have backfired disastrously, leaving her facing fraud charges that could land her behind bars. Leanne's initial plan to frame Nick and Toya was born from betrayal and anger. Discovering their hidden romance pushed her to orchestrate a scheme that would teach them a lesson they wouldn't forget. Unfortunately, her plans unraveled when the truth about her actions came to light, leading to her arrest. Despite the betrayal, Toyota demonstrated an unexpected loyalty, refusing to let her sister face the harsh reality of prison alone. Determined to protect Leanne, Toyota worked to convince Nick to intervene. Together, they made a plea to DS Lisa Swain, Vicky Myers, hoping to persuade the detective to drop the charges against Leanne. The Battersby sisters' history with DS Swain added a layer of complexity to the situation. Swain has long been a thorn in their sides, particularly after Toya narrowly escaped justice for the murder of her ex-husband, Imran Habib. This lingering tension made Nick and Toya's appeal to Swain all the more challenging. Predictably, Swain was unimpressed by their attempts to sway her decision. She was quick to point out the immaturity and recklessness that had landed Leanne in this predicament, emphasizing that the entire mess could have been avoided had they behaved like adults. Nick's insistence that he would refuse to cooperate with the investigation did little to change Swain's mind. Later, the detective confronted Leanne directly, delivering the devastating news that she would be officially charged with fraud. Leanne's attempt to seek clarity on whether she faced prison time was met with an unsettling lack of reassurance from Swain. Feeling cornered, Leanne turned her frustration toward Nick and Toya, accusing them of exacerbating her situation. Despite Toya's protestations that they had only been trying to help, Leanne was too enraged to listen, further deepening the rift between the siblings. Leanne's predicament has left her at a crossroads, with fraud charges looming over her. The possibility of imprisonment feels all too real. Her desperation and anger suggest that she may not be willing to accept responsibility for her actions, a decision that could ultimately seal her fate. Meanwhile, Nick and Toya are grappling with their own guilt and frustration. Their efforts to help Leanne have only fueled her fury, leaving them to question whether their involvement has done more harm than good. This latest drama threatens to fracture the Battersby family even further. The betrayal, accusations, and legal troubles have created a chasm that may be impossible to bridge. As Leanne contemplates her next move, the question remains, can the Battersbys find a way to come together, or will this crisis irreparably damage their relationships? Leanne's future hangs in the balance as the legal process unfolds. Will she be able to find a way out of this mess, or is she destined to face time behind bars? With DS Swain unwilling to budge and tensions within the family running high, the stakes have never been higher. As Coronation Street fans eagerly await the next twist in this gripping storyline, one thing is clear. Leanne's journey is far from over. Whether she emerges stronger from this ordeal or succumbs to the weight of her mistakes remains to be seen. This explosive plotline promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats as the Battersbys navigate betrayal, forgiveness, and the consequences of their actions. Will Leanne find redemption, or is this the beginning of the end for her? Stay tuned as Coronation Street delivers another week of dramatic revelations. Leanne Battersby's world is unraveling, and her actions have left her with few allies to turn to. As the consequences of her revenge plot loom larger, she's faced with a harsh reality. Even those closest to her might not be able to save her this time. Her refusal to listen to Toya's pleas for reconciliation highlights the deep wounds caused by their family conflict. Toya, though hurt by Leanne's accusations, seems determined to stand by her sister, suggesting there may still be hope for mending their fractured relationship. However, with Nick caught in the middle, tensions are only set to escalate further. Meanwhile, DS Lisa Swain's role in this saga grows ever more pivotal. Known for her no-nonsense approach and personal history with the Battersbys, Swain is unlikely to soften her stance, making Leanne's prospects even bleaker. The detective's steely demeanor has left fans questioning whether she might harbor a grudge, adding another layer of intrigue to the unfolding drama.